So you've applied, now what? Most programs, the majority of programs in arts usually has an application deadline of about February 1st. Some are a little bit earlier. Most tend to crowd around February 1st. Some of you will get your applications in really early. Some of you will absolutely hit the deadline, which is totally fine. For timelines, what we do try to do in arts is try to consider applications in a very timely way. So if you have your entire application in, and there's a number of others who have their applications in by the middle of January or near the end of January, it's entirely possible, even if the deadline's not till February 1st, it's entirely possible that the graduate admissions committee for that particular department are already looking at those applications. Our goal is to try to snag all of you who are the best and the brightest, which is of course the goal of all universities. And I assume you'll be applying to more than one. So if you have a really strong application, we want you and we want to get in touch with you as soon as possible. So ideally you'll be hearing, if the deadline's February 1st, hopefully you'll be hearing within about a month or so, if you have a strong application, that we would like you and that an offer will go out. By the same token, if we really don't think that your application is very strong at all and that you do not have a likelihood of being accepted, we also want to let you know that sooner rather than later, so that you're not sort of hanging around hoping that this will be something that happens. And then some of you might have good applications, and we'll let you know that for now you will be on a wait list. You've got a good application, there might be a spot, but for now you'll be on a wait list and we will let you know as soon as possible. But we are hoping that most of you would have a good idea of whether you're in or out by, say, beginning of April at the latest. So those are the timelines that we aim to hit. All right, and what if you're one of those students where we'd love to have you and you get in? One thing you will get is an offer letter. So this is a letter that details exactly what we are offering you for coming in. You've, potentially, such as history, you're going to be working with this particular professor. Here is your financial offer. So we will be offering you $18,000 to help you pay for your tuition as part of your graduate studies, but this will mean that you will be a teaching assistant. So that's the other great part about being a graduate student, is that you become a teacher yourself and a mentor, and all of a sudden you're the one that's evaluating papers coming in from the first years and the second year students. Usually your funding package is usually a TA-ship or two as part of that funding. So you're going to want to carefully review that offer letter, look at the financial support that's been offered, and you're going to really want to look at accept or decline by. There's usually a deadline, and we want to snag you as soon as we can. And so be sure that you do that, because if you go beyond that deadline, it's possible your spot is given to another student. So check out when that deadline is. And then if you accept and you're coming, between your acceptance and the time you start in fall 2022, programs like to hear from you. They want to know who you are. They want to, and you'll find that you're actually probably going to get communication too, that the graduate coordinator is going to be emailing you. Maybe Caitlin's going to be emailing you. Maybe there's an event that goes on in the summer that the department hosts in order to welcome you to that department and that program. So you just want to know that we're really excited to have you as part of that program. So those are the things that we'd want you to do between getting in and then arriving in fall 2022.